Hiya folk, I've just had my Scrimpy delivery from my Hermes. I've took it out the box because there was quite a large order, and I'll just let you have a wee look at it all. So this was my kit, and it was an altered bottle kit. And as you'll see, it's always beautifully wrapped. I'll just try to take this off without destroying either the flower or, look at that, is that a hellebora? Something like that. And it's wrapped with a beautiful vintage ribbon. We've got a wee bottle here with doodads, which I'll open in a minute. And it was wrapped with this ribbon here. Oops, back to front. Vacature. Oh, it's been a wee while since I've done one of my Scrimpy hauls, so I thought it was long overdue. Oh, I really like these. But you know what, I'm just going to slice down that. Make it easier. Wow. So that's one of the bottles. I'll just open this one. I think this is identical, if I'm honest. Oh, it's not. This one's a frosted one. It's like a milk frost. Love the wee tassels on them as well. And this is a stoppers for them. Love these. Is it the frosted one? Two of them are frosted, it doesn't matter. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Oops, never threw my Exacto away. That wasn't clever. Right, so I'll put that there one out. So that's the two bottles, that's one. And it's like a milk frost. And then we've got the clear one. And the tassels are just beautiful. Then we've got this wee bag of goodies. This will probably be a long video, people, because there is a fair amount there. Love this lace. Super soft, probably about 6 inch wide. And it's got like a sheen on some of the flowers. You'll see it there as I move it. Beautiful. Then we've got this. It's like a crew. Crocheted. Excuse the scratch on my hand. I took my Cocodamol yesterday. I've been really sore the last few days, and I just scratch like nobody's business when I take it. So that's how there's a scratch in my hand. I must have caught it with my nail. So that's the crocheted trim. Then we've got this, and I love this trim. It's like a beige with the gathered lace under it. Right, I'll see if I can make that a wee bit clearer. There we go. Just beautiful. And then we've got some of this, and I love this. Don't know where she gets it from, but I absolutely love it. It's so pretty. It's like a pearl strand, but it's got a leaf motif on it as well. Just beautiful. Absolutely love it. Then we've got the, what do you call it? Burlap with the lace at either end. And there's a good load of that. Then we've got this bag here. Take that out so it's not making too much noise. And we've got some of the boa plaques, which are just beautiful. And I just chop them up and put them into my plaques box. We've got 2 of these, which are great for embellishing. They put me in mind of the Art Deco decor, which I absolutely love. Art Deco, I love Art Nouveau. Another wee wedding applique. A lovely beaded pearl applique. It's got some sequences on there as well. I think there's probably half a dozen there. Yeah, a dozen there. And it's pink two-tone foam roses. We've got 2 of the longer metal embellishments. Love these as well. And then finally we have got, oh no, I'm not saying finally because I've still got the wee vial there with stuff in it. If I can open this. My wee hands aren't wanting to play ball today. And it's this super sparkly diamante trim. Then we've got this wee tub, and I'm going to just put it into the centre of this so it doesn't all roll away. Not sure what's exactly in it, but there we go. So we've got some of the wee cream bows, some pink bows, 2 of the ribbon roses, 1 of the cluster ribbon roses, and a wee mixture of doodads. Love them all. Oh, I like that shape. That's unusual and I like it. It's don't know, it's kinda like a triangle, but it's more rounded. Don't know, but I really like it. So that's that bit. Then we've got my actual order. So that was just all that I've shown so far was part of the bottle kit. I'm trying to see if I've got I'll put it back in there now actually. All those wee bits. I can sort it out once I'm on off cam. Right, so next up is a load of rosette trims. I do have a fair bit of rosette trim, but the colours I have at the moment are white, cream, and I think I've got black, and I've got mulberry, like a really deep burgundy. So these colours are just going to complement them. And this is like a salmon pink colour, and that's another lot of that. Then I've got this one, which is a red. And we have the yellow. Now yellow's not really my colour, but these take sprays so well, so they can be coloured. Don't be scared to put your sprays on them or your inks, whatever you've got. Try mixing up the colours. So if there's a bargain deal on rosette trim on a colour that you don't usually use, buy it anyway and recolour it. It just works out probably cheaper. We have beige crochet trim. We've got the white crochet trim. I can just turn it the right way. This was all part of Amanda's event a few weeks back. This is a lovely gathered trim, and I've got this in the wider version, so I'm glad I've got the slimmer version now, because when you're layering them they'll just look so much prettier, and I ordered loads of that because I know I'll use it. And we've got some wired ribbon, great for making flowers with. I do have this in green. What else have I got it in? Green, grey and blue, I think. But now I've got the pink as well, so I'm pleased about that. Because a lot of my friends like pink. Then we've got this one, which is like the elasticated caterpillar trim, and I was thinking for round the top of my boxes, my water boxes for Christmas time, make it quite an elegant, so I'm going to have a go with them. Then this is the wider gathered trim. You can never go wrong with gathered trim, never ever. Just looks stunning. Oops, I'll just push that up there in a little wee bit. That's really pretty. I was a bit humming and hawing with that one, because I'm not really a decorative sparkly person. I like glitter, I like my bling, but I'm not over the top with it, and I felt that might be over the top, but you know what, see, actually in person it is stunning, and I can't wait to use it. I think that'll probably even go on a Christmas card maybe. Yep, love it. Might do a few Christmas cards with that. Then we've got this gathered trim. Wow, love, 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 love. Super, super soft. Love it. And I love the design at the bottom. So pretty. So glad I got a lot of that as well. I did get quite a big order because, as everyone on here knows, Ian's a seasonal worker really, and we're coming to the end of his gardening season, so my crafting budget goes out the window. So this is kind of my last big Scrimpy order until the beginning of springtime. So this is another gathered trim. This is more Nottingham lace, but again, lovely. Everything Amanda stocks is extremely good quality. She does do a lot of sourcing. Oh, sorry, I just dropped the box. She does do a lot of sourcing for her materials. This is another Nottingham lace gathered, just a narrower. Then we've got this lace here, also gathered, just not as gathered. It's quite a loose gather, but that's fine, I don't mind that. And it's quite wide, I think that's probably about 2 inch. And I got a lot of that as well, as you'll see. Oops. Yeah. Then we've got this one. If it will open. This one. Being bombarded with bags. Oh, I really like that. It's gathered iridescent lace. This one isn't as soft as some of the other ones, but that'll be with a metallic iridescent stitch going through it. But I can live with that. And again, I got loads of it. Can't even remember how much I ordered. It would have probably been 4 or 5 metres, I would imagine. And then we'll get this one again. Must order 2 lots of that. Beautiful though, absolutely beautiful. Right, put that back there. Then we've got these flowers, and I ordered these because I don't have any of this style in this colour. I do have a lot of flowers, but I didn't have these ones, and they are the blossoms in a burgundy colour. They are just so pretty, very vintage, and if you put just maybe a wee bit of glitter just on the end of them, it'd be perfect on Christmas cards. So that's my flowers, and I'll put them there now. 3. Then I've got another big load of diamante trim. I'm not going to pull it out because it'll be the exact same as I showed you for the bottle kit. Then I've got these. Wow, they're massive. Wow. They'd be lovely in a flower centre. And they are super sparkly. I've got my light on sale, but they are so well designed. Beautiful. They can go over there. Then we've got the exact same, only in a pink colour. So them there now. And that's the pink ones, which again are just super sparkly. Absolutely gorgeous. And then we have, come on, behave, no one to leave me. We've got pins. Got to be careful how I open these because I don't want to lose my fingers. They're a nice size as well. I think they're maybe 2.5. 2 stick pins. And I got a load of them. Need to try and find a stick pin holder to put them in because, as you'll see, most of my stick pin holders are kind of full. I've got one over there actually that might fit more, so I'll put that there now so I don't forget that. Then these are fabrics. Quite like this design. This will be more of a spring line, I think. But I pulled out my sewing machine the other day and I'm going to try and set it up in my bedroom so I use it regularly. Just need to get used to it. So these would come in handy. Then I got this one and I love the colours in it. I like pink, don't get me wrong, I do like pink, but I prefer when it's with something else, and this works really well. So this is pink and green, and I also got the blue because I've got a lot of friends that like blue as well. And I like that it's in patchwork as well because I can mix and match if I wanted to. Then we've got some black felt, really handy, great for dark coloured, what do you call it, flowers, for backing them. And finally I have 2 big tote bags that I am going to decorate. One for my sister for her Christmas, and I'm going to put her, hopefully be able to fit her blanket that I'm crocheting for her in it. If not, then it'll just be on its own. The other one I'm probably going to decorate for myself. Oh, excuse me. I'll decorate for myself for when I go to Ireland. It'll be good for just carrying my day-to-day stuff in it, for in the car and my baby wipes, etc. Because I get really warm in the car. So that's everything. And that's from Scrimpy Craft Boutique. She does have a website, which I will leave the link for in the description bar. She is now also doing regular, I believe the last time we spoke it was monthly maybe, events on Facebook just to clear her feet, because it means that she can buy in new stock and bring new things out, which we all love. So, and she sells loads and loads through Facebook, so it's nice to have that. And I'm just gutted that this is my last one for the year. If I need anything now, it'll just be the odd bits of lace, etc., because I have kind of stockpiled over the year. I do that. I'll order in bulk, knowing that I've got to go for 4, maybe 5 months of the year without anything. So I do try and stock up over the few months that I do buy to make sure I cover myself. And I think I've managed it this year so far. Excuse me, I never really slept well last night. But anyway, I'm going to let you go and I will speak to you all soon. Thanks for watching and I will speak to you then. Bye.